To shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, Dr. Nadim Samna, economic expert. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Well, Doctor, according to Egypt's General Authority for Investment and Free Zones, the country ranks, Egypt ranks first in Africa with around $46.1 billion foreign investment inflows during the year 2023-2024 fiscal year. How would you comment on this?
Well, last year it was an exceptional year because of the Ras Al-Hikma deal. But even if we subtract the 35 billion of this deal, Egypt will remain the first destination for FDI in Africa. And it has been the first destination for several years now, with, let's say, a large margin with the following nation, South Africa.
Yes. Dr. Nadim, how would you list the fields most attractive to foreign investments in Egypt?
Well, the most attracting sectors are oil and gas because they require heavy investments. And as you know, during the crisis, economic crisis 2 years ago, investments in oil and gas were interrupted. Last year they resumed, so it also lifted the amount of FDI. But besides oil and gas, we can see really an increasing interest in investing in Egypt, particularly in manufacturing and renewable energy. And we can see it clearly in the numbers, particularly from Chinese, Indian, and Turkish companies, and specifically in sectors such as textiles, all labor-intensive manufacturing industries.
Yes, Dr. Nadim, how do you weigh the workforce factor in Egypt, which is figured at around or over 32 million people in economic and investment sectors?
Yeah, I think even this number is undervalued. The people who are capable to work in Egypt must be double this number. But definitely labor is the most attractive factor for foreign investors. Cheap, educated labor, skilled, and particularly for manufacturing and industrial sectors. Really, foreign investors are looking for this labor.
Yes, so the state, Dr. Nadim, the state reportedly aims to increase the exports to $140 billion by 2030. How do you read this number?
I think the potential for Egyptian exports is very high. Let's say in the 10-15 past years, exports didn't increase as much as we hoped. But hopefully in the coming, let's say, 4 or 5 years, we will be able to triple the current number. 130 billion represents about the triple of what we have today.
Yes, and what are the challenges that face the Egyptian economy with regards to attracting foreign investments?
Well, many challenges remain, of course. We have the political challenges, political events all over around us. We are still in the process of modernizing the administration, how we can deal with investors. I can clearly say that the different concerned ministries made a lot of efforts and achievements in improving the relationship with investors.
Yes.
But we are not still on par with, let's say, with other worldwide destinations,
yes,
investment destinations.
Yes, Dr. Nadim, but still the Egyptian state provides the investors more facilities in several fields and especially in providing them with licenses and all the facilities needed. What's your opinion concerning this?
Of course, the Egyptian government provides many facilities to attract foreign investors, but on, let's say, on day-to-day relationships, we still have, let's say, outdated procedures. We still have some conditions. But furthermore, I mean, this is what the Ministry of Finance and Investment are working on to improve this relationship, to accelerate certain procedures, and to digitize also many business processes.
Yes. What about the challenges to the African economy?
Well, the challenges for the African economies as a whole are how to be able to increase the added value of their economy. Right now, the African economies mainly rely on exporting their raw materials. They are able to make at least simple transformations of this raw material, be able to export, let's say, these transformed products. It will come with a lot of benefits for the African economy.
What are your expectations, Doctor, for the African economy for the second half of the year 2025?
Africa remains the highest growth potential worldwide, and we can see that many parts of the world are suffering or slowing down, and automatically it will make other economies turn their eyes into Africa and finally come and try to benefit from the benefits and advantages of African economies. As you said, young, skilled labor, raw material, heavy energy, and so on. And particularly in renewable energy, Africa has a lot to share with the world. So
yes.
Hopefully the second half of 2025 will be, let's say, a confirmation of an increased interest of investors in renewable energy in Africa in general.
Yes. How do you list the reasons for the interest by global economic heavyweights in investing in Africa?
The interest is growing definitely. Africa remains unknown for many investors. I'm not, let's say, used to travel to many African countries. They are not used to transact and deal with African countries. So there is still like a personal barrier in dealing with Africa. Most investors see Africa as a hub for raw materials. This image needs to change, and foreign investors need to commit a little bit more into educating and training the young African population, and use it to develop industries and manufacturing and more added value products.
Yes. Dr. Nadim, what are your expectations for the BRICS group to be more influential economically in the near future?
Well, the BRICS has been around for quite some time now. We can see that they developed or made some achievements, namely, for example, they developed and backed some bilateral treaties. Right now, I think that there is changing in the world economy, particularly because of the new tariffs, the new American tariffs. It will push the BRICS countries into, let's say, heavier cooperation, and hopefully it will bring more economic benefits to BRICS members.
Yes. Doctor, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much, Dr. Nadim Samna, the economic expert. Well, thank you so much. Well, Egypt, as we said, ranks first in Africa with $46.1 billion for investment inflows during 2023-2024.